who pretends to be a friend. Now, you might have noticed, Mahalia Jean-Pierre is pretty. Yup. What do me and pretty people have in common? Nothing. When she was in a fucked up situation in Virginia. That's right. She's one of the people that I went to see. It wasn't all about Natalie. It was about Natalie going to fucking kill herself if I didn't show up. It was about Mahalia Jean-Pierre and her newborn son having to stay with a man who was demanding sexual favors after taking her money for rent. Because although there are men who will take advantage of you, I'm not one of them. Did she tell me that that man was doing the horrible things he was doing because she was manipulating me? Or because he was actually doing those things? And how much does it actually matter? It matters a lot. For Mahalia Jean-Pierre, she's pretty. If she does something fucked up, she can play on that pretty. Oh, I'm pretty. I'll just bat my eyes at somebody and they'll help. Well, unfortunately, that ends you up in the wrong kind of situations. That's what ends you up in fucked up situations in Richmond, Virginia, where you're stuck with a guy who is demanding blowjobs for you and your son to stay there. Of course, unlike everybody else, I'm the one piece of shit who will actually do something about it. Will Mahalia Jean-Pierre come forward and admit any of this? I don't fucking care. She ditched me like a bad fucking habit when Natalie was killed. Didn't care what happened. Didn't care to come forward. Just straight didn't give a shit. Of course, she's a woman, so she's not responsible for her actions. She's not responsible for her decisions. And thank goodness that her dad bailed her out of that fucked up situation. He helped her out before I was able to get to Virginia. It would be nice if that would have happened with everybody in Virginia. It would be nice if Natalie's family had actually been family to her. Of course, they were definitely more family than mine. When I'm injured, I gotta heal up behind a fucking dumpster. If Natalie doesn't get her way, all she gotta do is play victim. Now you can go ahead and ask Mahalia Jean-Pierre. You can see her face. You know what she looks like. Go ahead and ask her. Ask her why she never came forward about that situation. Why she let people hurt me. And why she threw me away rather than tell the truth. Ask Mahalia Jean-Pierre why she helped predators to get away with harming me. Go ahead, ask her. Why is it that she didn't come forward about any of it? Oh, having connection issues. Why is it that Mahalia Jean-Pierre didn't come forward about any of it? Because she's sexist, same as the rest of you. I have a penis. I don't matter. I'm for manipulating when you fucking want something. When I tell people I'm gonna do something, I do my goddamn damnedest to make sure that I keep my word. And I don't always get to keep my word because sometimes I have to depend on others. Same as Mahalia Jean-Pierre had to depend on others. She had to depend on her dad. Thank goodness he came through. Now, of course, there's many of you who are going to go, oh, she's pretty. She's only friends with pretty girls. Well, what about Amanda Demet? I actually asked Amanda Demet out. How many times did I ask out Mahalia Jean-Pierre? There's a reason I never asked out Mahalia Jean-Pierre, because I'm not attracted to her. Going out with a pretty woman is the easiest way to get your fucking life destroyed. She has options. She knows she has options. And throwing you away like you're a bad fucking habit is no swill out of her beer. I posted up quite a few screenshots between me and Mahalia Jean-Pierre. It's a lot of work. Would have been a lot easier for her to just come forward and admit it. Would have been real easy, but what did she do instead? She threw me away when Natalie disappeared, just like everyone else. I wasn't a person anymore to her, as if I ever was. I help people, not looks. I'm not sure if you noticed, but a lot of the people that I've helped out are fucking old and goddamn ugly. Old and fucking wrinkly. Not sure if you noticed, but Amanda Demet's pushing about 250 to 300 pounds. She's a big woman. She's also not a real friend. Like many people, she pretended to give a shit. Like Mahalia Jean-Pierre. Amanda pretended to give a shit. And these are people that I know in real life. People who I protected to the best of my ability in real life where it matters. Ain't none of y'all good people. None of you. Mahalia Jean-Pierre, just like many others, this is what you do when a man is being victimized. You throw him away. You forget he exists. And the more pretty you are, the more likely you are to do it. That's why it is highly, highly recommended that you stay the fuck away from Mahalia Jean-Pierre. She will manipulate you, she will lie to you, and then she will throw you away at her nearest convenience. She'll ask for help, but when you ask her to tell the truth, that's just too much for her to fucking handle.